Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode. Just wanted to talk about something that keeps popping up all the time in people that we talk with. And it's the fact that they don't have their free Google My Business account. Now, it's not real complicated, but we're going to go through it today and make sure that you have all the tips, tools, and techniques to maximize your Google My Business account. Okay, so I thought this week I'd do a quick little slide deck on the topic Google My Business, the tips, tricks for local businesses. Because I think this will be a quick way to run through it instead of just looking at me week after week. So Google My Business, today's agenda is real simple. What is Google My Business? How to claim and get started with Google My Business. Identify some of the top features of local businesses. And also to discuss Google My Business tactics that drive traffic and leads for your business as well. Now, the easiest thing to do to see if you even have a Google My Business account is go to business.google.com. That is business.google.com/create. Type in your business name and it'll identify whether or not you have a Google My Business account. So let's talk about what is Google My Business. Well, first off, it's free, which is great because it's a tool that's going to allow you to basically show people how your business appears on Google search and in Google Maps. So that's really the advantage, because this is kind of the cornerstone, excuse the pun, of getting your business found on the web. So it's real simple. You can do most of this management via your phone, but it also too allows you to add photos and a whole host of things we'll talk about here as we go forward. Okay, so here's kind of what it looks like when you go to it. On the right is kind of that knowledge panel. Then you have the local map pack that we all strive to get to, and then the Google Map listings that has all of the details about your business. So here's something that really is exciting. Most people, 82% of those people that do a search on Google, is at the end of it, they always add those words near me, like moving companies near me, florist near me, supermarkets near me. So kind of think in that terminology as we begin to set up your account, because that's going to come into play down the road. Well, 56% of most businesses still have yet to claim the Google My Business account for their business. I think that's probably not as high anymore, but it's still something that's critical to being found on Google for your business, especially if you're local in any given area. Now, the thing about Google My Business is it has those 5 basic pillars of getting found online. Distance. Where are you located? How far are you from where I'm at to where I need to, where you are? Are you too far, too close, or not anywhere in the vicinity? Prominence is really kind of interesting. Is your site being considered as a source for great information and for resources? Availability. Do people actually know when your store or your business is open or closed, and whether you work evenings or not? That's what Google Business really helps people identify. So you're there when they're searching and looking for you. The relevance. Are you creating valuable and useful information? Are you answering people's questions as they show up on Google My Business? And we'll talk about some of that as well. Recency. How often are you publishing content on your website and social media and so forth? All of that can be viewed through Google My Business, which I think is awesome. So how do we get started? It's not complicated. You've got to create that listing. So if you go to business.google.com/create, you'll be able to find out if you have an account or if you don't. If you don't, you can definitely sign up and get in there right away. So if you already have one, go to google.com/business and select the start now in the upper right-hand corner, and then you begin the process to sign up. You're going to simply enter your business name, address, the area, service areas, and basically a brief description about what your business does. Choose a business category. Spend some time thinking about that, and as you type in, it will help you zero in on a business category specifically for your business. Make sure you got your business phone number, and make sure you got your business phone number and your website added to the information as well. Okay. And then also to choose a verification option. Well, they have to validate who you are. And there's several ways you can do that. They'll either do it by postcard if it's home address, by phone or email. Sometimes it can be instant. And if you've got multiple businesses and locations, they can do a bulk verification. So here are some of the features that you get free in your Google My Business account. You get info about your business. You could get categories of services that you offer. You get I think you get one primary, and then I think 20 additional. Services list. What services do you provide? Services areas. That's kind of an interesting thing. What areas are you servicing for your business? Reviews. It's always nice to get a great review from people that you've done business with, and you'll be surprised. You're giving your customers an easy place to give you a quick and easy and effective review of your business or service. The great part is that when people see your Google My Business on the Google search, they see all those reviews, and it helps in getting people to convert to from prospects to customers. It also it broadens that reach and attracts new customers, so you can grow your revenue. It's real simple. But also you can put posts in there. You can integrate your social media post right into the bottom of your Google My Business account, which I think is fantastic. Photos and videos of your business and the services that you offer, and even your products, can be included in that. So questions and answers. Here's something I think is pretty cool. It's kind of like having a mini FAQ right there on your Google My Business account. Appointment links. We offer a free 30-minute strategy session. You can actually have that link right there that people can click and set up an appointment to come by and talk with you and help you solve their problems. Attributes. What are those extra things? Is your business minority owned, woman owned, veteran? Those kinds of things will add those specific attributes to your profile. And insights. This is kind of where you get a chance to share your point of view about your business and the solutions and problems that you solve. So let's talk about some of those tactics to drive local reach through your Google My Business account, and then also about generating those leads that you need to get those opportunities. Well, make sure that you have good, complete information, the NAP data, name, address, and phone. Make sure it's consistent and that it's accurate in the fact that it provides your name, hours of operation, and your address. Spelling is important. Adding LLC versus no LLC. There's all kinds of people that agree or disagree with that. My personal thing is leave it off. Formatting your phone number. I know that sounds crazy, but if you have it where the brackets around the area code, it's a lot easier to find and to read. Also, you can add as many categories that make sense. Just describe what your business is, not what it does or sell. Okay. So use this to help match your business to the search results on Google. That's really what you're looking for, is how can those categories match searches that common people are looking for as it relates to your service or business. Also too, the nice thing is the service list will display on a mobile phone, provides your entire list of services directly on Google. And by the way, they haven't even gone to your website yet. And it categorizes your services by type with descriptions. So that's basically it. But you can have up to 20 different service areas in and around your location. You can target it by counties, towns, cities, and even zip codes. So there's a lot that you can offer and provide right there, especially if you're a local business. It can define what areas you'll show up in search based on those, counties, cities, and zip codes. Another thing is it allows you to get more reviews or testimonials from customers. You can actually, the thing I love too is Google My Business gives you a link that you can send a satisfied customer to go ahead right then and there to give you a review right there on your account. So improve your local ranking is really what it's all about. The Google My Business is kind of the cornerstone of the starting point to being found online. It allows you to attract new customers with social proof. You can put, great testimonials there, right from your customers, and it gives that proof that you are doing a great job as you grow and expand your business. It also helps you to learn about your customers, their comments that they make, good, bad, or whatever. It helps you grow your business and tweak your business to become even more effective and more successful. The nice thing is, as you get more and more reviews, the goal here is to improve and to grow. And part of what Google My Business offers you is those kinds of opportunities. Like I said before, you can provide them with a specific link that they can give you a review, about how you did. So you can begin to adapt and grow from there. It also too sends you an alert when you do have a review. And please, by all means, always comment, even if it's a good one, always comment back so people can hear your point of view and thank people for taking the time to give you a great review. Okay, and like I said, be responsive to those comments. Okay, now the other thing too is the attribute side of this we talked about earlier. Veteran-led, woman-led, those kinds of things. Do you take service appointments? Those are the kinds of things that you can set up where they can actually schedule appointments right through your Google My Business account. Okay, so it also too, as I said, it gives you the questions and answers, the people also ask section. Folks, that's huge. Having 4 questions that help people better understand your business, you can't ask for more. And by the way, all of this is, did I mention that all of this is free? My goodness, you can't beat that. So here's another aspect of putting that content that you're out there with your social media. You can also too post photos and reviews, and people with photos and images and videos get a much better click-through rate to their business. So always make sure you add those to your Google My Business account and keep them updated as well. Okay. So create an appointment link. That to me is critical. If somebody goes to the trouble to click that and schedule an appointment, you've got more than just a cold prospect. You've got a hot prospect waiting to find out more about your business. Okay, so final tips, and we're going to wrap this up real quick today. Maintaining an active presence online does have its benefit. You get 40% more views, more actions happen, right there through Google My Business. They can call you directly from there. They get directions, they get everything they need to know to interact with your business, a lot of times right from your Google My Business account. In 8 months of constantly inviting people to comment and give you a review, you just never know. You can have a huge amount of people and a growing base of fans. Well, folks, that's this week's episode of the 2-Minute Tuesday Marketing Moment. Remember, stop right now and check to make sure that you have a Google My Business account for your company right now. Don't waste any more time, okay? So what I'd like for you to do too is make sure that you like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss another episode of the 2-Minute Tuesday Marketing Moment. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next week.